The kingdom of God is God's legal business environment where he authoritatively exercises his business rules and procedures. Therefore, God's first condition to do business on earth was to establish his kingdom on earth. Through parables, Jesus taught us that God has a business account in his kingdom. Matthew 18:23 NKJV. God first constructed the physical component of the earth to prepare it for his kingdom. For that purpose, God laid out the earth. Isaiah 42:5 MSG. Subsequently, God created the essential environmental atmosphere on earth, which included creating a unique ecosystem to make possible for life to exist on it. He had to change the pre-creation condition of the earth, which was formless, empty, and in deep darkness, to be able to sustain life on it. Genesis 1:1. God began by creating the waters, which is an essential element for life. Genesis 1:2. Then God created light, which is another essential element for life. Genesis 1:3. Subsequently, God made the earth to produce food for his living creations. Then God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. Genesis 1:11-13. After God created food on earth, he created living creations which are moving about the earth, in the sea and in the air. Genesis 1:20-24. Then God created man on the last day of creation. Genesis 1:27. After God created man, he established his kingdom on earth at a garden in the east, in Eden, and there he put the man he had formed. Genesis 2:8. God sustained the garden by rivers which watered the garden. Genesis 2:10. God placed his kingdom in the life of Adam before he made his family. The kingdom of God was in Adam first. The kingdom of God was in Adam's life before his family and his responsibilities came about. Adam was put in charge of the kingdom of God before he was put in charge of his family. The kingdom of God was first in Adam's life before he had family. The kingdom of God was the reason for the gift of a family to Adam. Eve was created to help him rule in the kingdom of God. Had God not had the kingdom of God in mind, he would not have created man in the first place. The kingdom of God was the primary reason for the creation of Adam. God entrusted the kingdom to Adam before he gave him responsibility to govern his family. Family should not come before the kingdom of God. When Adam put his wife before the kingdom of God, he lost the kingdom and his family. Before family, there was the kingdom of God. God does not want us to put any other business before the kingdom of God. Jesus was disappointed by the action of the rich man who placed money before the kingdom of God. Jesus said, "It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter God's kingdom." Matthew 19:24. God created man to be his business partner in his kingdom on earth. Man was created not just to fulfill his biological responsibility of reproducing offspring, but he was created to be the ruler over God's creation. God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the birds of the air, and over every living thing that moves upon the earth." Genesis 1:28. Man was created to be the administrator in God's kingdom business on earth.